Okay, we realize this, there is actually this issue now, which is still very rampant in the market today, still happening quite commonly in the market today, which really pains us. Okay, so here's the issue, like there's actually so many investment instruments. Okay, so how to choose, how to allocate money among them? So these are some of the questions that everyday Singaporean face. You know, you are your expert in your own field. Some of you are engineers, some of you are doctors. You know, basically you don't have a lot of time to look at investment. So suddenly someone bring to you this investment instrument. How do you choose? And more important question is how to allocate money among all these instruments. So unfortunately, this is what we see in most people. So they just take this approach of, so many, I don't know, I just try lah. You know, like for example, if let's say, you know, you go to the bank officer just say, hey, hi sir, ma'am, you have 50,000 in your bank account generating almost no returns, quite a waste. Then after she say, hey, you know, we have this fund promotion, buy this fund and, you know, get NTUC vouchers or whatever, and you can potentially get 7% capital gain per annum. Oh, then you're like, wow, good or not? Are you serious? Then after that, she said, hey, look at the historical records and it's top fund managers. Then you're like, okay lah, on. And there you then there you have it. You just invested 50,000 one shot in a unit trust. So unfortunately, you know, for many people I come across, this is still what they are doing. Just buy. Number one is like not prepared. You know, you go to the bank maybe just to collect ang pao money or whatever, and then end up investing 50,000 one shot into one unit trust. Okay, so here's the thing. What is wrong with this way of investment? Okay, of course, I'm not saying that it's scam or whatever. Okay, but the question here is what is wrong with this way to invest? There is actually two main issues here. One is this. Is this product really good or not? So for all you know, hey, you know, for the kind of similar risk, you're supposed to go for 9, 10, 11, 12%. And this one, same risk only give you 7%. So is this product really good? So that is one question which a lot of people didn't go and verify. Okay. And let's say even that this product is really good. So the question here is this. In fact, this is the most important question. Is this product suitable for you or not? Okay, so this is one of the main issue I come across, you know, especially for those who have attended my talk before, you would have known that my investment objective is to be financially free. So what is financially free? Financially free means that, you know, passive income. Okay, I'm able to generate passive income more than my expenses. So when I actually talk to a lot of people say that, hey, I also want to be like you. I also want to have the same investment objective. I also want to be financially free. Then I say, good, well done. But then I realize after that, they go and invest in everything that don't give dividends. Whatever they invest, they are not giving dividends or they are not giving passive income. That's like, hey, you wanted to create passive income, right? So why are you not investing in things that give you passive income? Okay, so the question here is this. It's not really about, you know, this product good or no good. Is this product suitable for you or not? So that is also another very important question we need to ask before we invest. So of course, the next question you may have is, okay, now Emin, you have talked about what are all the wrong ways to invest. We shouldn't just blindly invest. We shouldn't just blindly listen to one person. So tell me, how should we invest correctly? Okay, so do me a favor, do yourself a favor. So this is the most important slide for today. So please, if there's only one thing you can take away from this sharing today, okay, hopefully, please, this is a start. Okay, the next time you invest, please go through this 3-step process. So what is the first step? So please be very clear on your investment objective. Why are you investing in the first place? Okay, I realized that, you know, a lot of people, when they lose money, okay, you go and ask them, hey, why do you invest in the first place? Don't know, lor. Out of greed. Like a lot of people can make money, so I thought it's okay. I also go and make. Okay, or put it this way, vice versa. You know, for those who are very clear on why are they investing, okay, they end up become a more successful investor. So like, for example, myself, I'm very clear. Why am I investing? Why am I putting my money at risk? Because I want to achieve financial freedom. Okay, to the point that I need to know how much money I need to invest, how much return I need to generate. So it's actually very clear on my mind. So with that focus, I'm not easily distracted by, the get rich quick scheme or whatever. I just have a very disciplined approach, step by step, to achieve my investment objective. Okay, so please, like I said, if this is the only one thing you can bring away from this webinar, hopefully this slide. So step one, please be very clear. Why are you investing in the first place? Investing is risky. Why are you doing in the first place? Okay. So of course, next is you must have the knowledge. Okay, so please have the knowledge. I just had this quote on Facebook, which interestingly, a lot of people acknowledge and accept. So to me, investment is like taking exams. If you refuse to study for the exam, don't expect good results. Okay, so this is very true for investment as well. You know, a lot of people say, I want to invest in crypto. Then I ask them, oh, you invest in crypto. What is blockchain? I don't know, doesn't matter. You know, then you are just gambling. Okay, worse, recently I just come across, oh, my financial planner asked me to invest in bonds. Then I said, okay, this is bond issued by which company? Or bond, you mean bond is issued by a company? What is a bond? Okay, don't even know. Then, you know, how do you expect to make money, you know, if you don't even know? So life is very fair. You know, if you think that, oh, investment is about, as long as you are willing to have the courage to bet down, then you'll make, then you're called gambling, and that's not called investment. So please, number one, have investment objective. Number two, have the knowledge. Okay, and most of the time for a retail investor, okay, most of the time for a retail investor, okay, the way for us to be a successful investor is actually simply creating investment systems. Okay, so please, investing is never about buy low, sell high, buy low, sell high. If you do buy low, sell high, buy low, sell high, you're basically trading. And of course, a lot of people abuse trading and become doing speculation or in fact gambling. Okay, so in fact, for a lot of successful investors, we actually do this thing what we call creating investment systems, which of course I'm actually going to explain later. Can resonate with. Okay, so anyway, Miss Lim, she is 45 years old. Worked hard over the past 20 years and amassed significant amount in CPF. She has fully paid up her HDB. By the way, she's single right now. Fully paid out HDB, and because of that, she don't have much saving in the bank. As a 45 years old, she is on an executive level, you know, so she is indeed worried about being retrenched. So basically, her job is more of supporting role, okay? And she's actually concerned about being retrenched. Just like anybody else, she wished to participate in growth instrument, okay? But not keen to put in the research. She's always very curious. Hey, this ETF can buy or not? Wow, the US stock can buy or not? Crypto can buy or not? But when I ask her, hey, if you want to buy, you should do research. I like, oh, okay. That's her. Okay, I think that's quite common. And ultimately wish to have financial freedom with passive income of 1,500. Like I said, she's single, fully paid. So she has quite a simple lifestyle, and you know, based on the calculation, actually, if she can get 1,500 per month, it should be enough to cover her costs actually being displayed. So this is the first thing that, you know, I have to set up for. Hey, so I tell her, yeah, now this is your first investment objective. you need to protect yourself against retrenchment. Okay. And of course, the second one here is this, she also want to have financial freedom, okay, which is 1,500. So this is what I mean by establishing investment objective. Be very clear. Okay, we all know that investment is to make money. Okay, if I ask people why invest make money, okay, they don't even know. So the point I want to put across is make money for what? I think we need to be very clear about, because different objectives, you do different things. Okay. So luckily now for her, she's actually making quite a bit. So she spent about 1,500. She make about 3,000-4,000. Of course, currently now she spent a little bit more. So she do have some money from her income to invest. So unfortunately, she don't have much saving, okay, because she go and fully pay up her HDB. And yes, she's going to have CPF. So the first thing I actually did for her is to do this, help her to create cash flow with this product called endowment annuities from 55 to 65. Okay, so a lot of people thought, well, investment must be very sexy, must use stocks, must use crypto. No. So in fact, things like understanding your insurance product, which a lot of people put money in but don't understand. Okay, it's actually very important. Okay. So with this product, this is basically an investment product. So with this product, okay, I can actually help her to create cash flow on a monthly basis. Okay, but of course, with what she can put in, probably about $600-700 per month on a monthly basis, from 55 to 65. Okay. So now here's the thing, because with her income, she only can generate about just I mentioned 600-700 per month, not enough. That's why she also need to do this thing, what we call regular investing in REITs. Some of her savings after buying into endowment annuity, okay, will need to go into things like regular investing in REITs to create passive income at high returns. So basically, when we use endowment annuities, we are looking at 2 to 3% return per annum. Okay, very low, but then it's more guaranteed. Okay, more guaranteed. You won't have like market risk, so it's actually more guaranteed. But unfortunately, this is not enough for her. She need to take some risks. Okay, she actually need to go into REITs. Okay, and for her to do it, this is what we mean by creating investment systems. It's not about one shot, all the money thrown into REITs. No. Okay, it's about investing regularly, know what to choose, know what to buy on a monthly basis. And if this one works well, he should be getting about in fact, I would say 5 to 7% return per annum. Okay, so with this tool, okay, probably at 55 onwards, she can hit about 1,002 to 1,003 per month, which is quite close to what she had. Okay, and then of course I said to her, if you really want to hit, then she may need to do another investment system with ETF. Okay, that means on an ad hoc basis, okay, know how to select an ETF and put inside a portfolio. So if this one goes well, we are talking about the return can actually from 8% all the way up to 15-17%. So with that, we have a very clear investment plan for her and to really address her concern. So once this is up, okay, she no longer have to worry about retrenchment, at least from 55 onwards. Okay, because 55, she's actually going to get passive income. And of course, if everything goes well, 55 onwards, she's going to get about 1,500. And once the CPF life kicks in, she's protected.
So, friend A, basically this is what he does. He follows the way he buy cryptos is basically to follow TikTok. And I'll just show you one of the video clips. If you yes, can you please type one? Okay, I can hear. Okay, because I can't hear on my side. So this is the first TikTok videos, and the second one
5-year price prediction, part 2. Solana, $500. XLM, $5. XDC, $10. Crow, $2. Algo, which is part of ISO 222, $25. HBAR, $15. And in my opinion, the best FX broker is Eagle FX. Definitely check them out.
So interestingly, I spoke to this friend of mine, and I know him for many years. In summary, he chose the coins based on TikTok likes and followers. So he picked the hottest likes in the TikTok video and the number of followers which basically supported the videos. And whoever go and talk about that cryptos, then he will just go up there and buy. If I use Mandarin, 随便买乱乱买 that kind of thing. So he basically go with this direct, he basically believe in all this video and start to buy into this cryptos. Now, the whole thing is that because I know him long enough, and when I first heard that he bought crypto, of course I'm interested to know what he buy. And then I will ask him, how do you actually choose? How he actually choose this coin? He said, no, follow TikToks. And then I was like, how the hell can he believe, in strangers putting on social media, in terms of, buying or investing, based on a stranger recommendations, and he himself has no knowledge about the crypto, right? So for example, he said that he was investing in Solana, and I was like, so I know Solana. So I asked him, I said, do you know what Solana does or not? And then he said, well, doesn't matter as long as you give, 2 times the return and the predicted price is going to be $15. Then he's happy to to invest in those. So it is completely wrong. Now the worst thing that scared me to death is that he told me that he actually invested almost all his saving into crypto. So because the interest rate is so low, Singapore stock market wasn't performing well. He has very little interest in the US market. So he decided to put all his money into crypto. All right, by following all these social media, thinking that that money that he invests will have 5 times, 10 times, 15 times return based on what the recommendation from TikTok, right? And of course, he wanted to capture the short-term gain, meaning to say that like within 2 months, he will be able to make that 5 times, 10 times return. He was expecting that. So that basically concluded one thing, right? His lack of objective, right? He has that saving, but he just do it to make quick money, but not knowing what sort of quick money that he's expecting to make. Right? So let's say number one is that instead of just putting all the money into crypto, he should just create a portfolio of various asset class. In other words, not just only investing in crypto, but also in traditional stocks, equities, REITs, that sort of things. That he should do that. All right. Second thing is that obviously he doesn't have any short-term cash flow. So naturally, within the asset class, he would have to choose some of fixed income. Then at the same time, he can pick some of the growth. So this is basically the advice that or rather after the discussion, I talked to him and I told him that this is the one that he should do at the time. So this conversation happens about 2 months ago. And I think that he did something because right now the crypto market has more or less collapsed badly. From all-time highs from $63,000, Bitcoin has dropped now to 36,000. So it's almost 40% odd. Now, if he would have stayed on with crypto with these positions, today he would lost, together with other alternative coins, he would probably lost more than 50%.
So we really see a lot of people not doing investment correctly by all these case examples, and of course, what we mean by investing correctly is what, have an investment objective, have knowledge of different instruments, and of course, know how to create investment systems. After me and Jimmy came out with this process, they realized, for someone who actually do it on a part-time basis, or like, for example, for retail investors, you know, I already spend so much time working. You want at night do all this, don't have time. So that's why I say, you know, the best way for us to help, you know, the retail investors is actually come together, form a community. Like we actually put it here, investing is a team sport. You know, it's never an individual sport. It's about, you know, one person do. It's actually a team sport. So let's come together and make some investment decisions. And this is how the financial gym is born. So basically, we, you know, want just to gather together, you know, help people on a regular basis. It's just like, for example, going into a physical gym. You know, you cannot get your six-pack overnight. You cannot, you know, get your health overnight. You have to exercise on a regular basis. So exactly same concept. Investment is the same. There's no way whereby, oh, I attend this course 4 days, I become an expert. No. And this is what me and Jimmy have come together, hopefully, you know, to help more people get away from this problem of don't have a proper investment strategy. Okay, now this financial gym comprises of 3 main parts to really help people able to formulate their investment strategy properly. So the first part is lessons, 10 solid training hours of lessons, whereby you actually learn the concept of portfolio construction. The keyword here is portfolio construction. It's not about, you know, learn how to spot the next, I don't know, a multi-million stock, multi-bagger. No, but it's really about learning how to create investment system with the different products. So I think these are the basic knowledge one need to have before we even talk about investment. You cannot just come in blind. Okay, don't even know what's a bond, don't even know what's an ETF. Okay, don't even know what is portfolio construction. So no, so to join the gym, we should have some basic knowledge. So this program is over 10 hours. Usually it's weekends. Okay, 2 days, or either that 4 weekdays. So 4 weekday evenings. As you can see here, you learn different instruments. Okay, you talk about fixed income, you talk about stocks, you talk about ETFs, unit trusts, you talk about REITs. Okay, but the key difference here is in this course, you get a step-by-step guide in constructing the portfolio for the instruments. It's like, you know, what are the steps you should take, let's say on a regular basis, to select a stock or select a REITs. And after that, over long term, what must you do to build up the portfolio? So we will actually go through the program in a very step-by-step manner. So basically after the course, you will have like, okay, you know, this very simple guide. Okay, you follow exactly what to do, like a recipe. So this is, we believe, very importantly to help you to, you know, the knowledge part, equip you with the knowledge. If you remember the 3 circles, the knowledge part, so at least have the basic knowledge. Now, the next part of this financial gym is you are going to have a 1 hour private online session with us. So myself, Jimmy, okay, will talk to you for 1 hour. So this is where we want to be very clear on your investment objective. Okay, so far this session, I believe, have been very fruitful for all the attendees. Basically, they come in, a lot of them has issues. And after talking to us, okay, they are clear on the objective and they have a clearer investment plan. And of course, during such sessions, we have also have a lot of very good, in fact, like for example, you know, we have been giving tips of how do you actually generate more cash. So sometimes you can do very simple things like just go and visit your CPF office. And like in one recent particular case, we're able to help him, you know, maybe generate a bit more cash by doing refinancing. So these are the things that, you know, we actually can help you to look to really sharpen the objective. Okay, please be very clear. This session is really about shaping your investment objective. So please, you don't come in this session and ask, oh, can you buy DBS? Can I buy crypto? Can I buy? No. It's about what is the objective. Okay, what is the system you should have, okay, in meeting the objective. So what this system is about is really very objective focused. Okay, and of course is the monthly meeting. The monthly meeting. So we meet once a month, okay, to make sure that, you know, you are able to apply what you learned, okay, and you are being proper guided on a monthly basis. So you have to understand, financial world is very dynamic. Okay, so things change. You have new products all the time. You have new market conditions all the time. Okay, so it's always good to have sort of like a mentor. And most importantly, you have peers to come together. It's just like a team sport. So a lot of times individually, you're not advised properly, you do the wrong thing, but with a team around, okay, you get proper guidance. So what we do actually in this monthly meeting, we have like discussions of instruments and current affairs, you know, what's happening, the next thing, like for example, we talk about the Fed increase, the Fed going to increase the interest rate, what is going to happen, okay, how do we actually manage it? So a lot of times you're also going to get invited speakers, because like I said, me and Jimmy, we can't know everything. So we actually have a pool of expert friends whereby we actually do invite them now and then to talk about different topics. Okay. We have this online portfolio simulation games, okay, whereby you really let you practice on paper first, before you actually put your real money onto the real product. Okay, so this is what I mean. Of course, if you are part of this financial gym, there will be a WhatsApp group and you get very up-to-date information, very timely discussion. Like this is what happened here. There was one point in time, STI actually dropped by 80 points, which is very scary. So I'm quite sure it's going to be reassuring when you see such a message. So Choto Mate, don't panic, sell first. Okay, so in fact, you should be talking about average in, average down, than to sell. Okay, and because we have already prepped them to have a buying plan, okay, and they follow, they would be buying when the market drop, and of course today they are going to be very happy about it. Also, this is really what the financial gym does, really have the community investing as a group. Okay. Now, I just want to highlight one point here, just in case. So basically, the basic products is we're talking about is fixed income, stocks, unit trusts, and REITs. So in the financial gym, then we talk about other exotic products like crypto, margin, so on and so forth. That we mentioned, if let's say there is a demand. So please don't think that, oh, there is a crypto course here. Okay, because crypto is still ever evolving. Okay, that's why all this, we actually leave it on the discussion stage during a monthly meeting. Okay, so as mentioned, we will actually look at all different instruments. The course is just the basic, but during the monthly meeting, we actually look at all different instruments. Of course, now the crypto is quite hot. We've been talking about crypto. When let's say tomorrow there's a new instrument, so I believe it's coming, like for example, metaverse. You probably heard the term by now. Okay, NFTs. Then of course we will try to give you the information as early as possible. Okay, so these are some examples we actually have done last year. Like for example, SPH. There is a talk about SPH and Keppel deal. If you look at it, when it was announced, we actually sort of found an arbitrage profit. Okay, the whole deal, Keppel is actually going to pay about $2.99. At the point in time, SPH price was $1.89. So these are the things you're like, something is not right. So you quickly inform people. And of course, for those who take action, they are quite happy. Also, in fact, if I'm not wrong, now SPH price is about $2.33. For those who are actually interested to learn about the sharing session, you can just scan this QR code. Of course, now it's a bit too late, but just what I'm saying, these are the things we will share on a very timely fashion. So if you want to know exactly what we share at a point in time, you can scan this QR code. Okay, NFT. So of course, last year when NFT is very hot, people are talking about NFT. So everyone still don't know what's NFT. So Jimmy actually put up a very easy to understand presentation on NFT. So even a 16-year-old can understand. We really proved that. My daughter is 16 years old, so we got her to sit through. And now my daughter knows a lot more about NFT and is also participating in it right now. So again, if you are interested to find out what is NFT and more of what do we actually discuss during the financial gym, okay, scan the QR code, you can actually have a taste of it. Okay, so these are some of the feedbacks of our current members. They're actually still with us, joining us on a monthly basis. This is from Chu have been in this group for at least a year. Good influence, how should we look into financial planning? So how some jargons are explained in layman terms, easier for everyone to understand. Okay. WhatsApp group, we could ask anything after class or sometime the lecturers will share latest news information relating to financial which keep us updated. Okay, so additionally, I enjoyed the special segment, special guest. Okay, so to share information relating to finance. One of the recent one is on will planning. So we actually did one on will planning, which many of us have not paying attention to. And we always learn new things in the group. So this is from Chu. Okay, so can listen to what Jeremy had to say. Okay, so just want to echo what I say. Yes, we can find a lot of research online, yeah, but there's so many of them. How do we actually cut through the noises? Also, this is what this group is doing right now. Okay, rather than teach you what's a stock, what's a bond. Yes, I'm not quite sure that you watch YouTube can get. So the question is, how do you cut through the noises and get to the real stuff? Huh? Okay, so this is Sabrina. I think she has a quite standard objective of financial freedom. Okay, so end of the day, financial freedom, okay, you probably need the different asset class as she mentioned. So in the financial gym, this is what we emphasize as well. How do we actually build investment systems based on all these different asset classes? Okay, now let's talk about the fees. You'll realize it's actually very reasonable. We talk about 10 hours of lesson. Now, this is 10 hour pure lesson. Okay, you'll see myself and Jimmy talking for that 10 hours. Okay, so let's use a tuition rate. Like, for example, now I'm paying my daughter's tutor tuition, $60 per hour. So I think this one is easily worth $600. Don't you agree with me? One-to-one private online session. So I don't offer publicly right now. I only offer to certain group of people. Is more of those my students. It's on per request basis, and now currently we are charging like $300 per hour just for that session. And if you talk about the financial gym, okay, which you are going to get 2 months free trial, okay, and the gym session is $40 per month. So you got 2 months free trial. It's going to worth $80. So total package, this is going to worth about $980, and we are only going to charge $680 for this full package. Okay, now, so some of you say, wow, $680, is it expensive? Now, think about it now. Is it worth it now? Let's not challenge whether expensive, cheap. Let's see whether is it worth it now. What you are seeing here is the CPF statement for one of our members. As you can see, every year he's actually getting about $5,000 of interest in the special account. Okay, so basically in the financial gym, okay, we break down kind of tips. So you will get tons of tips like this. This is just one. By the way, this is a real tip, but please take note of the risk involved. Okay, there are also risks involved in this tip. So what we actually just said to him is this: hey, you got this 50,000 that you are so sure you're not going to use it until retirement. Okay, so why are you putting in FD? Okay, you might as well just go and top up your SA and not your OA, and your interest increased by about 1,500 per annum. Okay, just this one tip alone, we actually help this person to gain about 1,500 per annum. Of course, you have to be very sure this 50,000, you definitely don't need it until 55 years old. And of course, you can just top up to a SA. It's actually possible for you to do so. Okay, so throughout the whole financial gym, easily hundreds of tips. So you tell me whether this $680 is it worth it or not. Oh, and that is not all. That is not all. To actually prove how robust is this program, we have actually submitted this program for IBF approval. So basically, IBF is Institute of Banking and Finance. So if you want, you can just go and Google it. It's actually a training arm of the MAS. Okay. And we basically get our programs accredited under the FTS, Financial Training Scheme. So if you are a finance and investment professional, you can actually apply grant for it. Also, this is how robust this program is. It's accredited by a government agency. Okay. And if you are not finance and investment professional, okay, you can actually use your skill futures if you want to. You can go to the skill futures website. You can find this program. This program on the skill futures website is called Practical Portfolio Construction and Strategies. Okay. And this is how robust this program is. So, you know, getting the accreditation is not easy. I think it took us about 3 to 4 months before we can actually get this accreditation. Okay, so think about it. $680 for 10 hours of solid training, 1 hour of private online session. Okay, 2 months of financial gym free trials, easily hundreds of tips that can either help you to save money or either that, you know, invest correctly, create more wealth. And assuming that you can use your $5 of skill futures, it only going to cost you $180. Okay, I think I no need to explain further how cheap is this. So to a certain extent, you know, sometimes I felt bad that people call me cheap. Okay, you make your own decision to see whether this is worth it or not. Okay, so last message before we go to Q&A. As promised, we're going to have a Q&A. We're definitely going to do so. If you can, please stay back. Let's have a little discussion. I just want to remember this statement. Investing is a team sport. Don't be left out. Okay, join Financial Gym. I'm actually very grateful that I have been well supported over the years. Like I said, I've been a professional investment trainer over the past 11 years, and I have created different groups, okay, in terms of stock investing, in terms of real estate, and I actually now want to create one more of investment strategy. Okay, how to have the right strategy, how to invest correctly across different instruments. So join us. This Financial Gym has been around since 2019, so we are in our 3rd year. Okay, in our 3rd year already, going strong. Hopefully, you know, you can join us and we can keep expanding, and hopefully one day we have less and less people making investment mistake, more and more people invest correctly. Okay, have a clear strategy to achieve their investment objective. Okay, so to find out more, this is what you can do. Okay, I will strongly urge you to scan on the QR code right now. And Raymond, if you can, don't mind just help me paste the link onto the chat now. So of course, the other way is you can click on the link that Raymond is actually going to paste on the chat.
Yeah, I replaced.
Okay, thank you so much. So by the way, Raymond is our coordinating staff. You will be liaising with him, with the administration. Okay, so, and of course, how to apply for skill features, he'll be helping you. So this is going to be an online webinar. Basically, unfortunately, with now, everything is going to be online. The lessons, the one-to-one consulting, the financial is going to be online. The course date for the next lesson will be 19th and 20th February. It's a Saturday and Sunday, 2 full days. And these are the timing. So each day about 5 hours. Okay. And you complete the basic course. Of course, that's not the basic. Yeah, of course, we will arrange that one-to-one on the timing that 3 of us can make it. Myself, Jimmy, and yourself. Okay, now, please take note now. Okay, this is not any marketing gimmick because the one-to-one session is very taxing. You know, it's not easy to get Jimmy's time. It's not easy to get my time. It's not easy to carry the timing together. So we can only accept 10% per run. Okay, we don't want to, you know, get as many people as possible. Of course, for us, it makes sense to get as many people as possible. but we don't want to, after that over promise, then cannot deliver. Okay. So every run we can only take 10%. Then we make sure we can, do all the one-to-one properly. Then we start the next run. Okay. Because that one-to-one, not only that 1 hour, we also need to prepare, then need to summarize. So for us, there's actually quite a bit of job involved. So there is only 10 packs. And we are quite strict on this. I'm sorry. Let's say we come to a situation, I think it's well. Okay, one more on the screen. Sorry, I cannot, but of course, you're always welcome to join the next one. So we want to make sure we can deliver properly. We are definitely not here like, wow, try to get as many people together, run a super big course class. No, that's not our stuff. We really want to make sure you can benefit. That's what drives us on. Okay, of course, money is important, but when someone feedback to us and say, thank you so much, you have helped me to understand investing better, you have helped me to achieve my objective, I think that's what really, drive us on. Okay, and the last information before we go to Q&A, we just want to have a sense of the interest. Okay, I know some of you may want to take time to decide. Okay. Now, this is what happened here. For those who just register your interest today by filling up the form, okay? Once you go through the registration process, okay, you realize that you don't have to pay first, okay? If you can register within the next 24 hours and you eventually confirm, I'm going to give you a physical autograph copy of this book called Create Wealth Accumulation System to be Financially Stress-Free. This is a book written by me, and it entails all the concepts that we're actually going to talk about, okay, during the financial gym and of course during the class itself.